So yesterday I talked about lokahi and harmony, and today I want to talk about olu'olu. Olu'olu means agreeable, but not agreeable in that, like if you're talking with somebody that you have to listen or agree to everything that they say. Agreeable to be expressed pleasantly is what olu'olu is. And all that means is respect. It's a way of saying I respect, right? I respect your opinion. I respect your heart. I respect your intelligence. I might not always agree with it 100%, but in being agreeable, I'm saying that, well, I'm not always right, you're not always right. It's like when we look at nature, there are things that go on in nature. Sometimes in a storm, a tree gets knocked down, right? And to us that can seem very disagreeable, but that's just a part of what happens in nature, and if you plant a seed in the ground and it comes up and it breaks the ground, it can seem very violent, but that growth process, in the end, what happens is that tree starts to feed the ground again. And when it rains, sometimes we think that's not agreeable because we're getting wet and we might get sick, but the rain comes down and it feeds, the earth. It feeds like the grass. See the grass on the earth? And the plants all around and the trees. And so to have olu'olu is to have respect, not just listening or obeying. It's not obedience, it's respect. So a lot of people come to Hawaii and they go out into the ocean over here, and they haven't learned a respect for the ocean. They haven't learned not to turn their backs to the ocean. And so sometimes the ocean, not because it's mean and not because it's trying to hurt people, but it's just its nature. It pulls people out and people end up drowning because they didn't try to understand the ocean. So agreeable is just trying to get an understanding for something and its nature, and not wishing for it to be something other than what it is, but trying to appreciate and love it as it is. So olu'olu is a very valuable part of aloha. Aloha.